So my dogs are terribly afraid of the tornado siren. And that's a problem because the tornado siren is really, really close to our house. And it's an even bigger problem because when that thing goes off, the dogs just go crazy and hide and do all that stuff. And it was a really big problem on this particular day because it was going off all the time. It went off like 4 times in a row. It would turn off for a little bit, and then they would sound the alarm again. It would turn off for a little bit, then they would sound the alarm again. And so finally I said, okay, I need to check this out, see what's going on. So I gathered up my stuff. Well, I gathered up some stuff and threw it in the truck and decided to head off to see what I could find. It was pretty much a beautiful blue sky day, and then I saw this huge cloud bank out in the horizon and kept following it, and then I found this barn with that cloud bank behind it. So obviously I had to pull over and give this composition a shot here. I love this first one because I used the 70 to 200 millimeter lens on the D850, and that lens just compresses everything, so it looks like the cloud is just swallowing up this barn. And then this one is just a pure good old-fashioned country scene, so just love it. Same image here, just with a strong sienna tint. And then to my good fortune, I literally just turned around and looked to the other side of the road, and I saw this other barn sitting out there in the corn, and figured I would take a shot of it, and ended up getting 1 or 2 that I actually liked pretty well. So here those are. Then it was back on the road, chasing the storm. And all of a sudden, the road came to an end. And there just happened to be another barn sitting there for me to shoot. So now the weather was starting to deteriorate, and I was hoping that I could get some cool images of some rough skies over this barn with this bean field in the foreground. Using my truck as a tripod, I set up my iPhone to capture this time lapse. Well, I was going to shoot with the D850, but then it started to rain. Because I left in a hurry, I didn't even bring my camera bag, so I wasn't sure if I had a lens cloth, so I had to go fishing in the bowels of my truck. I knew I had one in there somewhere. I just had to sift through all the crap that has accumulated in there for years and years. But eventually I found myself a lens cloth, and it was a good thing because I was able to capture these. I did a couple other edits on this image, so I'll show you those now. Alright, so it was time to say goodbye to this barn, get back out on the road, driving through the country again. And while I was doing that, I found myself looking at the skies, and I was wondering, well, why are we seeing these tornado sirens going off? The weather certainly isn't justifying the tornado sirens, but I kept driving and driving till I found myself out in the country, and found another good place to shoot. Windy country roads are the very best. So after flying the drone, I was starting to lose the light a little bit, so I just kind of hiked around and I found this one last spot where it's kind of looking out over the meadow, and the sun was setting, the wind was blowing through the corn and the tall grasses, so I just shot a few shots around here, and then I called it a day. So I hope you enjoyed the photos. I hope you enjoyed the video. You can see these and a whole lot more on my website is gillette.zenfolio.com. And if you like the pictures and the video, give it a like, as that helps the channel out quite a bit. And if you've not done so already, hit the old subscribe button so you can see my videos whenever they come out. And that is going to do it for today, so thank you all very much for stopping by the channel. We will see you very soon.